Hello friends, I am Sanika Kalantri. Today I am presenting a video on techniques for making your study notes. So let's begin. It is our notes or study materials that we search during our examinations. Many of you find reading concepts from textbooks very boring and you all borrow the notes from your friends at the last minute. But why you want to do that when we can make the notes on our own? And your notes will be very important, or we can say that they will be useful tool for your exam as they are personalized. You don't have to be panic while making your notes. You have to be relaxed. So today I'm going to tell you 10 basic techniques of making your notes. So let's begin with the first technique. So our first technique is gather all the study materials, whatever you need for making your notes. Then secondly, read the chapters thoroughly and try making a concept map of the subtopics involved in that chapter. So concept map is like this. And this is like summarizing the chapter and finding connecting links between the topics. It will also help you to make sure not missing out any subtopic while studying. Then our third technique is note down all the important points or definitions or concepts. Here again, don't mindlessly copy the exact lines from the textbook and write the whole thing. Only the main ideas are to be taken by you and try framing it in your own words. Then technique number 4 is use short statements, symbols or abbreviations wherever possible or needed. Then 5th, use color coding things like write the definition with blue ink, key points with red ink and the other remaining part or the other sentences with the black ink. And remember, only these 3 colors should be there in your notes. Don't take any other colors besides these. Then 6th, you may highlight or underline or do a circle or box to give extra emphasis to any subtopic. And remember, only the important points are to be taken. Otherwise, your notes will only consist of circle and boxes in it. Then our 7th technique is it is not always necessary to have things in written format. We can represent answers diagrammatically or by using tree diagrams and flowcharts. As here you can see, this is in tree diagram. Tree diagrams and flowcharts are somewhat similar. Now tree diagrams would be part of your visual memory. Just by remembering the diagrams, you can relate to the whole answer. Now for the subject mathematics. Note down all the formulas and arrange them chapter wise. Along with this, if there are any tricks or logical points to be remembered, you may even note them down. The same applies for the theorem. Like here, I have given you an example of the subject polynomials, of the chapter polynomials. So there is written that monomial means 1 term, binomial means 2 terms, and the trinomial means 3 terms. And if there are 4 or more terms, just call it as a polynomial. It is given by the note. So this can be of your key point. Now 9th technique is for the subject history, where dates are to be remembered, relate it with some events and write down separately. And friends, always remember our last technique, which is framing an answer in 3 parts. The first part will be of introduction, second will be of the main body, and the third will be of conclusion. So now introduction will be like describe the whole concept in a line or 2. Main body will be point-wise answer. That 3 points should be there in your answer. Not more than 3 points, not less than 3 points. And conclusion, the last part of your answer. And friends, always remember, like if you're making your notes in plain sheets or ruled sheets, file the sheets chapter wise because there should not be any problem regarding your notes. And you are making your notes in ruled sheets, so you can add or remove sheets whenever you need. And if you're making your notes in the notebook, leave few extra pages after each chapter for any additions, like 2 to 3 extra pages you should leave. Then our notes should be comprehensive, that it must include everything that is needed and are relevant. Yet it should be in a condensed form. We don't want to replicate the textbook. Our notes should be short and should be sweet.